guys, so today I am here and I just wanted to share with you my favorites for the month. I have been sincerely loving some makeup products. I think it has been a long time since I have really loved makeup products like I love these, and I think that mostly it's because I have been really into experimenting with makeup this month and had more time to do my makeup now that I'm kind of out of school, and I've also had a lot of stress that I needed an outlet for, which involved just sitting and playing with makeup in my room, having some time to think, as well as for a week or two there I was mostly working nights. We had some people on vacation at work, and so, you know, there's a big difference between waking up at 3, what makeup you're gonna put on your face, and waking up at like 11 a.m. So 3 a.m. versus 11 a.m. There's going to be a little difference in what makeup you're putting on. So I did have a little bit more time and energy and, you know, just more reason to be playing with makeup and finding products that I've been loving, as well as I did splurge on some makeup. These are all mostly new products, so that is what I'm sharing with you. The first thing I can't show you, it is an app, and I know you guys are so tired of hearing it, but Audible. I have been loving Audible. I really love books. I love reading. I love stories, but I feel like I'm always rather on Facebook or Instagram or editing a video, and I don't have time to read. But I really think that reading is important, and I want to be up to date, and I have a huge list of books that I want to get through because I'm interested in the content, not necessarily the actual reading. And so Audible, I decided it would be a good idea for me, especially because I have a 30-minute drive to work there and back, and so I can listen for an hour a day. That's a great amount of listening to do, and I can also listen, you know, 30 minutes before I go to bed. I think it's an amazing way to wind down. Instead of usually I'll be like, okay, I'll watch a couple YouTube videos before I go to bed. But what we don't understand is that the lights around us release blue hues that keep us awake. And so actually something that calms us down is orange hues and lights. And so they do make orange glasses, and they make like apps that will turn your phone screen orange and that sort of stuff, which will help you kind of wind down at the end of the day. But rather than that, I decided, how about I just don't have screen time before bed? And so the great way to do that, because I mean, if you're reading, you have to have a light on. Audible, you know, it doesn't take a lot of brain power. I can just lay there and listen, and it's really a great way to fall asleep. So what happens, your first book is free. You get one free book. What happens, it's $14.99 a month. You get a credit, and one credit is good for one book every month. But your first month is free, like I said. You can cancel thereafter, and again, you won't be charged. I already got my one free book, and I canceled. You can put your account on hold, so if you don't finish a book in a month, you won't be charged for a book for the next month until you finish, you know. You can also, let me tell you this secret, Audible's gonna hate me, and this is how you know I'm not sponsored, okay? I'm not making Audible any money this way. If you go into your account and you click cancel my account, they will pop up a screen that says continue listening for, I think, $7.99 a month. That's like 50% off. So, and it's only good for 3 months, but I'm assuming after those 3 months are up, you can click the button again and get the same deal. So that is one thing that I would recommend, is if you don't want to be paying that full amount, you think it's too expensive, create your account. It's free, so you don't even have to be charged that much the first time, but select cancel my account right before your next month, and then click on the deal that is $8. Okay? Great way to save you some time. Or some money, I'm sorry. My second thing that I have been loving are these Equate makeup wipes. These are original clean. I think I paid like $3.97 for them, and there are 60. It says it's with vitamin E, completely removes makeup for fresh, clean skin. Again, 60 wipes for $4. That comes out to about $2 per 30, and usually in most name brands, again, this is Walmart brand, most name brands you're getting about $25 for like $5, so $4 for 60 I think is amazing. And they do sell these without the box. I think the box is amazing because it keeps it nice and fresh. They do sell them without the box, and they sell them, I think, 2 packs of 60 for the same price, but those wipes are actually different. So I was hesitant to pick this up because I had tried those wipes before. They're just in a plastic baggie, and they were very thin wipes. They would wear out, but these are actually so thick, and they're a great size. Those would take me 3 or 4 to get my makeup off, and my face would still feel dirty, and those were really dry. These are very moist. They're very thick, as I showed you, and they have an amazing like rib on it, which helps get the makeup off. So I would definitely recommend this, and they have a pleasant smell, very inexpensive, very good product. I would highly, highly, highly recommend it. Like I said, it's only $4, so if you try it and you don't like it, it's not a big deal. The second thing that I have been loving, let's see, what do I want to share with you? I don't know if I've shared this in my favorites before, but my e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is infused with aloe, green tea, cucumber, vitamins A, C, and E, and it is 2 ounces. I have gone through probably 10 of these, and if you can see right now, I am on my very last leg of this stuff. I need to buy another one. This is amazing. It's refreshing. It does keep your makeup on all day long. I especially love it for contour. So if you're doing a cream contour right before you blend it out, just spray a ton of this, ton, and blend it out, and you are good to go. So yeah, I would definitely recommend that. Another thing that I've been loving, as far as contour, is my e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Brightening. Now, this is amazing. It's a yellow color, so it is like a highlight. And so I have been using it here and here, and just loving it. And then I blend that out with another favorite, my beauty blender. I'm sorry, it's so dirty, but I have really been loving it this month. I think it was in last month's favorites too, but I learned how to contour with this, and this is primarily what I use it for. I haven't been applying foundation with it. I have been using it for contour, and I think I'm going to get a second so that I can have one for contour and one for foundation. So again, another contour product. I've been using my Coastal Scents brush, and I know this is like contour, but like my main idea of my favorites this month is contour. I have been obsessed with contouring this month. So this is the Coastal Scents brush. I'm not sure what one it is, but you can see from looking at it how nice it is. And what I do is I get another one of my favorites, my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer, and I swirl it around and just buff out any harsh lines. It works amazingly. So if your contour is looking a little astray, just buff it out with this. Beautiful. So again, brush, golden bronzer, amazing. Continuing with that, I have been loving my e.l.f. Cream Contour and Blush in St. Lucia, and I only use the contour, and I put it right here. I blend it out with my beauty blender, and then I buff the edges with this. So like I said, here's another one of my favorites. And aside from that, I have 2 favorite contour palettes. I have my Aesthetica Cosmetics one. The 2 shades in the middle are what I use the most. So I use this to contour as a powder if I'm not using the cream. And I always use this as like a banana powder under my eyes, down the T-zone. And I also have the NYX one, which I've been loving, and these 2 shades have been my favorite in the NYX one. So as you can see, I stick to the gray tone shade in the palette and the banana powder. And so those are favorites. Definitely loving contour palettes for this month. I think 2015 is the year of the contour. I have a ton of favorites, and I feel like I'm just talking. Let me tell you, another one of my favorites is for highlighting. It's my Mary Luminizer. This was actually on Haute Look. I think I paid $14 for it. I have been obsessed. I never understood the hype, but I love it, and I actually had been wearing it for an eyeshadow for a long time. It made a beautiful eyeshadow, and then I would just take like a matte, I think I took Naked Crave. Let me look. Naked 2, the shade Naked 2, or even the shade Walk of Shame, and just kind of blend it in my crease, and it would be beautiful. It kind of took away the edge of that shine, and it was just beautiful. In addition to that, I've been loving my acne fighting roll-on gel. This is from the dollar store. It has 2% salicylic acid. I was hesitant since it was from the dollar store, but it is amazing. One day, yours is gone. As far as eyeshadows, I have been loving my Too Faced chocolate bar. I am just jumping on the bandwagon as far as this, and I just love it. Look how beautiful those shades are. Today, I am actually wearing white chocolate, marzipan, and salted caramel. Yesterday, I wore white chocolate, marzipan, and hazelnut, but I've just been loving this. Oh, and I have a little bit of champagne truffle, the shade right here. These are beautiful, beautiful shades. When I first swatched them, they didn't have any pigmentation to them, but for some reason, I guess they just have a funny film on top that when you first swatch, it doesn't show it pigmented. I don't know. Next, I have been loving there's no order to this whatsoever. It's just like a disaster. My Maybelline Master Prime, and this is in Blur and Illuminate, the shade 200. This, my e.l.f., you guys know I loved my e.l.f. primer for so long. I still do, but oh my goodness, anything that is illuminating I have to try. And so I grabbed it and I have been loving it. It makes your makeup stay on so long and it's not obnoxious. I have it on today and you can just see it's kind of a light glow. Now up here, keep in mind that I did put Mary Luminizer on, but just like me, look up here, there's just a light glow and I am kind of oily right now. But this is amazing. And the smell of it, I just am obsessed. I don't know what it smells like, but it's so good. It says it blurs tone imperfections and smooth skin surface. I agree with that. It's lightweight and non-oily. Agree. Doesn't clog pores. Agreed. Primers suck on my skin. I break out so bad, but this is amazing. And prime skin for an illuminated start. I agree with all of the claims. This is my holy grail primer now, and they better not discontinue it, because girl, I will be buying them all up. And then L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I have been loving this. The only thing is, I've been applying it with a brush. It looks good, but it does get a little bit splotchy, I've noticed. So I need to try it with a beauty blender, because it does like get splotchy. This doesn't make, I have relatively dry skin occasionally, and this doesn't make me look dry. This is beautiful. It doesn't get cakey. I love this foundation. So if you haven't tried it, definitely try it. I was hesitant, but I got it, and yes, loved it. I finally jumped on the bandwagon. Please don't judge my pump. It looks disgusting. CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. Yes, I am in the shade 810. This is amazing. My holy grail. I've been switching between these two on the daily, and I love this. This is what I have on today. I've kind of been having a breakout over here, so we're hiding it, okay? No, anyways, I have been loving this. I think it's beautiful, and I cannot decide which one I like better. Oh, wait, I forgot one. I have also been loving my Maybelline Color Whisper. This is in the shade 10 Pop of Poppy, and I actually got this at Big Lots for like $1.50, I think. It is just a beautiful, subtle tone. Subtle pink. Like, it just makes you look a little more put together, and I love it. So those are my favorites for this month. Let me know what you have been loving, or if you have a favorites video. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.